Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm the Humble Investor and this is an update on my stock portfolio in the CFD trading section. So as you can see from the last video, I've been doing a few trades and we've made an extra pound, which is lovely. I've got a current open trade waiting to open next week. I'm hoping it goes up next week up to 23.1 and hopefully we can get a profit on that. And these are the trades that I made yesterday. So as you can see, I bought into the EU50, made 35, lost 85. I've just been opening and closing positions as I make profit, and I've been putting stop losses on. So if we scroll down, we can see I made quite a bit of money on here. In USA Tech, in the Euro, US dollar, Amazon, and Germany Forte. That's a bit of a tough one to trade in. To be honest, I'm going to avoid that one because I tend to lose more money on this one. USA Tech 100, it's very, you can make money but you tend to lose it at the same time, so you're stuck in between. It's alright. I did quite well on GBP USD as well. As you can see, I made some money on that. As you can see again, USA Tech, I lost money, but up there, I made it back again. So Apple made a healthy £2 and also lost £1. So this is how tough it can be, but just bear in mind you will lose money on it. You will lose money some days, and some days you'll make loads of money. So we'll scroll back to the top. Last one was a bit of profit. If we go back to our portfolio, the value is 26.42. So in the USA Tech, hopefully we can make some money next week. So the next goal, I've reached my weekly goal of £24, and the next week is going to be, I'll just check that 1 second, is £29.61 for next week's goal, and the week after that will be £36, and it'll keep going on and on and on. So coming up to the end of this year, I should, if I stick with it and I make that profit of at least £4,000, I should have by the end of the year in this account, which is far-fetching, but anything can happen. So at week 56, I'm hoping to generate 1.1 million. So the idea is, in week 1, what we've achieved to make 24.34, then week 2, 29.61, week 3, 36.03, then week 4, 43.84. It's a nice challenge I've set for myself. It keeps me engaged, and it ultimately trains me in trading, in day trading. Which obviously training yourself is the best way, instead of watching so many YouTube videos, which I've done myself. But it helps also. Every little bit of knowledge helps. And I'm gonna go on for 56 weeks till I've reached 1 million. And that's around 4% per day, which a lot of day traders will say is impossible. So with that, we will have a quick look at our stocks ISA. And as you can see, our stocks ISA is now up in the last week. It is up £24.65, a 1% profit. So we're doing quite well for the past week. And my winning stock is Oracle. It does pay a small dividend, which is I think it's around 1%. And we've got paid dividends by the Vanguard S&P 500 at around, I can show you here. I've also bought a few shares. So I bought AstraZeneca, Land Securities, just small £3 a day that I've been investing, um, so I can just build my portfolio a bit. So £3 a day, and as you can see, my biggest ever dividend, £3.42 from the FTSE All World High Yield. That is fantastic, and I bought more shares um, of that. I did sell one of my shares, Persimmon. I sold my whole position at a loss at £33 because it felt like it's a dead end stock. It's dropped so drastically, it dropped over 12%. I believe my money could be put to better use elsewhere, as in the FTSE 500 and S&P 500. I also put more into Oracle. So I just felt it was it should be in a better place. And 79p from Vanguard S&P 500. And interest I've saved in the account which I built up, and I just invested it all. But it's coming up nicely, and I hope to grow this portfolio, max ISA, and hope to get many returns. I'm hoping to be at least in profit by next month, because we're still down at around, so we've invested 2485 or 2463, so we're not far off. So we'll do well on it. Yeah, so that's my entire portfolio. And back to the contracts for difference. And that's how that's looking for now. Margin health's not quite what we want it to be, but I do invest it all at once to maximize the profits. And I've not put a stop loss on because I'm not too bothered if I do lose it all. And that's how you should be when investing. Not to be bothered if you've lost the whole portfolio, as in when you're doing contracts for difference. It makes a huge difference to how you trade and whether you can make money or not, because if you're emotional and if you see money go down, it starts to eat at you. That's why if you're investing, you want to get investing, you've just started, avoid the contracts for difference for now and start with the stock size, and or in the invest side, and just invest into well-known companies, pay average dividend, and just set it and leave it, and you'll win all the time. So I'll give you an update again in probably next week, and I'll probably put out another video on how my dividend structure set out. So thanks for watching. I've been the Humble Investor. Please like, subscribe. Hopefully soon I'll get 1 subscriber. Thanks for watching, guys.